man by the name of Anthony. I know him as Daryl, right? Anthony Dolan. But he'll be coming up pretty soon to share his ministry. And this is a man, I mean, when you talk about arts, he's involved in every area of the arts. But I mean, I don't want to sell it out. I'll let him give you a better
phone lines.
cover of himself. So remember, the phone lines are open 222-0252. That's 222-0252. Okay. And it's that time in studio with me. As I said, it's the man Anthony Dolan. Welcome to the studio of heartlightiradio, Mr. Dolan.
Thank you very much, Melissa. I didn't get the DJ name though. I can't remember the DJ name.
DJ Master KC.
DJ Master KC. Yeah, blessed love, Trinidad and Tobago, Barbados, the rest of the Caribbean, and around the world. Blessed love. Glad to be here.
Hey, so this month we're actually dealing with the arts, performing arts of the whole. So, I mean, I thought it fit to have a man like you inside of here. Now, Trinidad and Tobago and the world. This is a man, I don't know how to start it. I don't know how to start this resume, but he's a teacher. He teaches, is it performing arts?
Yeah, theater arts.
Theater arts.
Yeah.
He sings, he has a song. I found out yesterday that the man does spoken word as well. I mean, what is he not into? He has his own production company as well. So I'll just let him tell you a bit about that.
Well, again, thanks very much for the opportunity to be here to share. You know, for me, the arts is something that I've loved for probably since I've been around the age of 8 or so.
Whoa,
you know,
nice.
I've been involved in the arts, you know, singing and doing little skits and stuff like in school and you know in church, in the community and that kind of stuff. And I just kind of grew up into it. And also I have a family that is heavily involved in the arts as well, you know, singing, those of into dancing and that kind of stuff, right?
You worship lead, right?
Yeah, I do. You know, so I'm just kind of, I've been surrounded with it from a young age, so I guess it just eventually just grew on me.
Right.
You know, and I really love it. I really enjoy the opportunity to be able to express yourself. You know, the art kind of gives you this avenue where you can express yourself, your views, your opinions.
Definitely.
You can deal with social issues. You can deal with internal issues as an individual. You know, so the art in itself is really a potent form. You know, it's underrated, but it's really potent.
I hear really underrated, especially to me here in the Caribbean.
Yeah, a lot.
The opportunities out there in the UK, I mean, even the US, they're
there. You know, they term it the creative industry, and that's one of the industries that they're tapping into a lot presently, especially to reboot a lot of societies and stuff right now, because they see that as one of the key sources towards generating, you know, jobs and that kind of stuff right now. You know?
Exactly. And I mean, in a place like Trinidad and Tobago, I mean, to me, we are natural born actors.
Oh yeah. yeah.
I mean, we talented. God definitely. I know they like to say God is a Trini, but he definitely loves something special.
Yeah. I mean, the container probably fell out. You know, there's a little drain that was just trickling continuously in Trinidad and Tobago. You know, so we really have been blessed with a lot of artistic people. You know.
Yeah, but let me ask you something. I know you teach.
Yes.
Right. What inspired you? Is it just like, I mean, you wanted to be a teacher, or let me hear.
But that was, I guess, that kind of came about as a combination of things within me personally.
Right.
One, my love for the arts.
Right.
And you know, I was pursuing it at the University of the West Indies.
Nice.
You know, I did my BA in theater arts there, and I also have a passion for young people.
Nice.
So I think it was as a result of that combination.
Right.
I saw the opportunity. I'm still doing what I love, and I'm doing with people I love, you know. So it just kind of happened, and I ended up into teaching and stuff. So I think it was really because of that combination that kind of gave me the inspiration towards going towards the line of you know, being involved in teaching and stuff.
And you deal with a lot of young people.
A lot of young
because
people.
Because you're at the secondary school.
Yep.
What is that like, though, from not just a teacher's perspective, but being a Christian? I mean, how are you able to
bring that influence, that Christian influence in?
It's well, you have to be mindful of the fact that the school that they're going to is not Christian based, so you don't want to disrespect other persons of religion, as So what I am always mindful of is that in dealing with the young people, I show them what the kingdom is about. My personality, how I deal with things, and that kind of stuff. And sometimes even when I'm dealing with probably putting on a performance or using some sort of dramatic element, sometimes I tap into sources that has religious, influences and stuff in it, so that even though they're seeing some of the theatrical elements and stuff coming out in the performance, there is also a message in there that they can, So I use these avenues to try and, impact upon their lives and stuff, because in dealing with them, it's young people, and even though it's at secondary school, they have so many different issues. So I use the opportunity to one, even I'm teaching them, to also reach out to them as well.
So it's more about how you live.
Yeah, definitely.
Great man, and that's definitely how Jesus did.
Yeah, for real. He never, he never really focused or dealt on the other elements that were out there. He just lets, let me live my life. This is what I'm about. This is my Father's kingdom. This is how we deal, and that is how people, I believe, really followed him, because they saw something that they wanted that really would have changed their lives.
Company now.
Right. Glory Works Production.
Glory Works Production. Great.
Well, for those of you already, you can check it out on Facebook. Glory Works, one word, GLORYWORKS Productions, with a Z at the end of it. We're on Facebook. And, Glory Works Production started in 2006. By a team of young people. I was based in the Matarita area in Arima, and again, working with young people, and I wanted to create an organization where young people can feel that they are part of and have an avenue as well to express themselves. The community in itself had so many different social issues and stuff happening, and we saw it fit to at least give a response to it. And again, being inclined towards the arts, it's like, well, no better avenue, right? And, working over a period of time with young people and dealing with so many different social issues and stuff, I decided to actually establish an organization. And, the name just came. It's like Glory Works Production, like we're working for the glory of God. That's what it's about, so Glory Works Production. And, I said since 2006 to now, we have put on approximately about 4 full-length productions. We've done several short skits, throughout communities and churches. We worked with NGOs. ITNAC is the another called, is one of those organizations that we hold close to. We work very close to it as well. That's Avenel Hector, And so and presently we actually have an event coming up again entitled Expressions on the 30th of November. And that again is fully theatrical.
Nice. Where is this event?
This is taking place in Sandy Grande. Right, Sandy Grande, and at the Ever Increasing Glory Ministry, that's on Rampasad Street in Sandy Grande. We're straight with the fire station for anyone that wants to know.
Okay.
Right?
And is there a cost?
It's $60, but it's an admission for 2 persons, so it's 2-on-1 tickets, $60. 2 for the price of 1, And again, it's just us continually pushing the idea of the arts, and it's young people coming to express themselves in mime, poetry, dance, spoken word, fully theatrical.
We can look onto your page.
Yes, definitely. For more information, you can look onto the page.
Now, it's so many aspects of trying to get them
all inside.
Now, I've seen and heard some of your stuff actually. So tell me. It's a given. Why did you decide to sing? Obviously, you're fully involved in every aspect concerning the arts. But when did you realize, hey, I have a voice?
At the age of around 8, between 8 and the age of 10, 11 thereabout, I had a brother of mine, and I have to give a lot of credit to him. That's Perry Laurie. Lot of love for him for his, his push. I didn't really hear that. I just love music as well, and he so sometimes when they have daily vocational Bible school, DVBS and stuff, he's like, hey, take this little song, learn this song, and you'll sing it in DVBS, and in church you'll sing this song, and it's like he just kept doing that over and over and over again. And there's that kind of was one of the motivations as well. I had several other inspirations and stuff that kind of really encouraged me to go along the line of singing as well. And I had a band. There was a band I was involved in from around 1996 or so, named G Lyrics.
Okay.
Right, and yeah, we went to Barbados. Years 2000, 2001, 2002. We traveled to, we were in St. Vincent at some point as well, and that's being involved in ministry.
Yeah.
You know, so the singing is one of the things that I really love, and I think is that for me personally, you know, it have some people that, you know, want to have one particular stream. They say, well, I'm acting or this or that.
So they stick to that.
Yeah, for me, I see myself as an artist. Right. And because I see myself as an artist, I see any opportunity or within the performing art, the theater in itself, where I can express myself. It's like me painting a picture.
Right.
You know, that says, hey, this is me expressing myself. So these I'm going to use some brushes here to paint this picture at this point in time. I'm going to, you know, and that kind of stuff. So I don't limit myself into any particular one field. I definitely always ensure, however, whatever I do it with excellence. That's one of the key things.
I like what you're saying there, because I know people say, hey, well, what is he saying? A man of all trades.
Oh yeah, master of none.
But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
must say, I have seen his productions. I've heard stuff from him, and that is not the case. That is definitely not the case. As he said, he's a man of excellence, so he's definitely following that. So I know you came prepared to bless us, with a little something.
Maybe I had spoken with piece that I had written, and I'd probably like to share it. It's just talking about you know, the rest that we have in God, and the name of it is actually godliness. Godliness.
Nice.
Yeah, you know. So I just want to share that with you all this evening.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
So here's the man, Anthony Dolan. Godliness. Enjoy.
In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word is God. God is God, and He can't be another, even if He tried. He's the constitution that constitutes the six chapters, verses, rehearsing itself like an orchestra, creating symphonic harmony. Yes, God is God, even at Calvary. Scripted infallibly, He is harmony, so holy, completely sync, word, thought, action, being. For being God, they made man image and likened to God. Flawless, needless, but the test, man got F. Fallen man set in motion salvation plan prior to thought of creation. The Christ man nailed feet and hand. The equation 3 nails plus 1 cross. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. It is done. Now the part of the just. Wait. The just, as in the one justified, justice serve. He got what we deserve. So though accused and guilty, man is guilt-free. So condemnation has no fascination to this ambassador of heaven. Representation, I am king. Under I am the king, representing this thing called Christianity. No ideology or philosophy, no man-made idolatry of man, object, or imagery. It is simply the clarity that God gave God for me. So this ministry spiritually enriches me because godly influence influences me to be holy just as He. Righteousness is not bliss, but blissful. So until this time is fulfilled, the kingdom is at hand, be it at death or the coming of the Son of Man. Jesus fulfills my righteous stand, because the right living of man is a rag, unworthy of being held by clean hands. A pure heart, the path to acceptable sacrificial living. It's given self to death and life to Christ in me, the hope of glory. Godliness, the habitation of the Almighty nesting in me, like the eagle soaring high, higher heights positive sing. So in me this thing rings out of me the reality that I am provided to be godly just as He. No university lecture can complex the simplicity of righteous living to me, because honestly some pastors be do this, do that, give, sow your seed and give more, but the door is already opened for me. The veil torn in twain, works don't gain me access to the throne. No religious bone at me throne can deceive me, because I am a lion. Tearing flesh, yes, living flesh, because in His presence flesh don't glory. Spiritually and truthfully there is connectivity. This signal never drops. Once we never stop being workers of salvation and not working for salvation. Your love gifts is a rift. Your tithes and offering don't buy him. Your lengthy prayers for public display and your cycles of fasting don't entice him. Jesus at the center of it all. The initiator, the words of the Creator, the Lord and Savior and Redeemer, the Word and Keeper of my soul. Jesus at the center. He's the pivot, the axle in which the universe revolves, given life. Godliness is in him, because of him, and in him is godliness.
We welcome you. The doors of heartlightiradio.
Much appreciated, man.
Definitely be open to you. That is some good stuff. So Trinidad and Tobago, the world. You just heard the man, Anthony Dolan. Give us a call, write us up on the page, let us know what you think about his spoken word piece. This is the first time actually I'm hearing him in like this and seeing him like this in this light, and I must say I am enjoying it. I enjoyed it thoroughly, bro.
Much appreciated.
Yeah. So what inspired that piece though? Let me hear.
You know, as a Christian, a lot of times, you know, we go through things in life, and you learn as you learn as you grow.
Yeah, definitely.
And you know, sometimes we think that in our walk that there are so much things that we have to do in order to be righteous and to be, you know, to be accepted by God and that kind of stuff. And you know, through my studies and you know, spending time with the Father and stuff, I recognize that my salvation really hinges on the work that Christ did.
Definitely.
And you know, the Bible said that there's a rest that remains in God, and I realize that that rest is really in understanding that our righteousness is really caught up in the work that Christ did on the cross. You know, so when I named it godliness, is the nest, you know, when you talk about the nest is that place where you rest.
Yeah.
And you develop and you grow until that time you hatch. You know, before you fly.
fly. Oh,
you know what I mean? So
Hey.
you know, so yeah, so you know, godliness is really to embrace that, understand that, hey, you know, God, and the thing is that you can always come back to the nest.
Definitely.
You know, you go out and you fly, and there's a time sometimes you get tired, but the nest is always there, you know, and it's you know, so it's really that's what it is, you know. You know, being tuned into God and these things that's flowing, you know, so.
Yeah, so we're actually going to be closing with the man Anthony Dolan. So give us to check out. Remember to check out Mr. Dolan's Twitter page and his Facebook page. That is you talk with the people, man. Talk with the people.
Yeah. Bless our love again. Well, you know, you can link up with me. Check out my Facebook page. It's Christelike Ministries. CHRISTELIKE MINISTRIES.
Yes.
Right? Christelike Ministries. That's on Facebook. You can link up with me as well on Twitter. I'm on Instagram as well as on social cams. So, you know, link up, drop me a line, tell me what you think about the ministry, you know. And I just love meeting, you know, people and sharing and stuff. So, you know, just leave me a message, leave me your thoughts and that kind of stuff on the ministry, and we will share from there. Yeah.
Nice, man. So we're gonna allow him to end off this set for us. What's the name of this?
The name of this track, it's Heart's Cry. It's a song that was personally, it's very dear to my heart. It's actually written for my twin island, Trinidad and Tobago. You know, with everything that is taking place and stuff, you know, the song talks about spreading God's peace and love in the land. So that's what the song is named, entitled Heart's Cry.
Nice, man. So take care.
Whoa, na 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 na. Na na na, na 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 na. Whoa, na 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 na. We need God's. It's time to cease the war, 'cause the tongue it is too bloody and we need more. We're loving one another with the love of Master God. We need God's. It's time to cease the war, 'cause the tongue it is too bloody and we need more. We're loving one another with the love of Master God. Well, every day me get up, every day me I go pray that love until I need dry river and I rima see them way that the love of Master God will come in a them heart and stay, and that Jesus Christ will open them eyes, let them see a brighter day. Let those hearts of stone be turned into hearts of flesh, and let those places that seem cursed we will rise and say they're blessed. Holy Spirit, take control of those distributeful minds, and let La Trinity be seen as a paradise. We need God's time to cease the war, cause the tongue it is too bloody and we need more. We're loving one another with the love of Master God. We need God's. It's time to cease the war, cause the tongue it is too bloody and we need more. We're loving one another with the love of Master God. This is my heart's cry. Whoa, 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 whoa. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Whoa, 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 na, 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 na. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, Trinidad is my home and I will never neglect that. To see it bloom again, it is a prayer for my heart. Signs of the time I know is quite evident. But God will heal the land if we humble and repent. Allow me to solicit this consolation as I spend my time in deeper meditation. The word illuminated and came the revelation. Exalt righteousness, we'll have a blessed nation. We need God's peace in the city. It's time to cease the war, cause the tongue it is too bloody and we need more love from above. We're loving one another, yes, we're loving one another. We need God's peace in the city. It's time to cease the war, cause the tongue it is too bloody and we need more love from above. We're loving one another. Blessed love each and every time. Keep the faith and the smile.